Hello, my pretties. This is Shadow the Lion Queen here, and today we are going to be doing another video of Shadows and Pretties. This is episode 393. Today I'm going to be looking at this movie called Halloween Resurrection. It is a 2002 American slasher film, and this is a sequel to Halloween 20 years later. So this one is a pretty good movie. I mean, it's a pretty good movie of the Halloween series. I personally really enjoy this a whole lot. I thought it was really nice and well done. So, I'm going to talk about the plot of this movie. This one also stars Jamie Lee Curtis, who was in previous Halloween movies. So, yeah, and I'm really glad Jamie Lee Curtis is in this one. So, basically, I'm going to talk about the plot of this movie in case if you guys have not seen this movie in a long time, and for those who have not seen it. Basically, the plot takes place 3 years after the murders of Hillcrest Academy. A guilt-ridden Laurie Strode is institutionalized by Grace Anderson Sanatorium. It is revealed that the person she previously decapitated, who she believed to be Michael Myers, was in fact a paramedic that Michael had switched clothes and rendered mute. Anticipating her brother's inevitable return, Laurie sets a trap on the sanatorium's roof. So Michael appears and chases Laurie to the rooftop where her trap works and temporarily incapacitates Michael. However, Laurie's fears of killing the wrong person again got the better of her, and when she attempts to remove his mask to confirm his identity, Michael stabs and throws her off the rooftop to her death. So he gives his knife to the mental patient as souvenir. You're framing him for the murder of Laurie and two security guards. So a year later, college students Sarah Moyer, Bill Woodlake, Donna Chain, Jen Dansing, Jim Morgan, and Rudy Grimes win a competition to appear on the internet reality show called Danger Tenement, it, directed by Freddie Harris and Nora Winston. So the students have to spend a night in Michael's abandoned childhood house in order to figure out what leads him to kill. However, while setting up cameras throughout the house in preparation for the show, cameraman Charlie is killed by Michael, who has returned to the Haddonfield. So, on Halloween night, equipped with head cameras, Sarah, Bill, Donna, Jen, Jim, and Rudy enter the house and separate into three groups to search for clues, while Sarah messages the others, Miles and Deckard, or Barton, watches from the live broadcast during the party. So during the search, Michael suddenly appears and kills Bill. Donna and Jim discovered a wall filled with fake corpses and realize that the show is a setup before the former is killed by Michael. At the party, Deckard and his partygoers witness the murder of only Deckard realizes it was real. Meanwhile, Freddy enters the house dressed as Michael in order to scare the competitors. He is followed by the real Michael, whom he mistakes for Charlie, and shoos out of the house to the garage where Nora is. So when Rudy, Sarah, and Jim find Freddy in the Michael costume, he reveals the scheme to them and begs them to cooperate, telling them that they will be paid off well if the show works out. So after Freddy leaves, then the trio decides to gather up and rest and leave. Jen discovers Bill's corpse, and Michael decapitates her in front of Rudy, Sarah, and Jim, who soon realize that it wasn't Freddy. Michael proceeds to kill Jim and Rudy before chasing Sarah upstairs. So, however, locking herself in her bedroom, Sarah begs Deckard to help her as the other partygoers realize that all the murders are real. Deckard then begins to message Michael's locations to Sarah to help her avoid him. So Sarah runs into Freddy just as Michael finds them and stabs the latter. Sarah runs into the tunnels and finds the exit leading to the garage, where she discovers Nora's body. Michael again arrives and attacks Sarah, however, but still living Freddy finds them and fights Michael and has an electrical fire starts in the garage. So after electrocuting Michael, Freddy carries Sarah to safety, leaving Michael to die in the burning garage. Later, Freddy and Sarah are interviewed by the local news, during which Sarah thanks Deckard for saving her life, and Freddy assaults the reporter. Meanwhile, Michael is presumed dead, and his body is taken to the Or, however, as the coroner prepares to examine his body, Michael suddenly awakens. So that's pretty much how the movie ends. However, though, there is an alternative ending. So in the alternate ending, Sarah requests to look at the body bag seemingly containing Michael's corpse. So when she opens it, Michael awakens and chokes Freddy until Sarah kills Michael by stabbing him in the face with the axe. So that's pretty much the um you know the alternative ending. I guess this was also, they decided to sit there and, I guess they decided to change some stuff around, and I guess maybe they just didn't like the sequel, like, no, I mean, not the sequel, but the alternative ending, and they just weren't happy with it, so that could be why. I'm just saying that's probably why. But I personally really do have to say is that this is a really good Halloween movie. I mean, I like a lot of the Halloween movie series, and this one is definitely a good one. I mean, it's a sequel to Halloween 20 years later, to which is really cool, and I personally really enjoy this. So, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, I'm going to sit here and just say right now, if you're into the Halloween movies and you like the movie Halloween, you definitely have to check out this one if you've not seen it yet. It's a really good Halloween movie. I mean, it's pretty good. It's a really amazing film. I personally really enjoyed this a whole lot. I thought it was really neat. It's really well done and it's really good. So I definitely do have to say is that this is a really great film, and I personally really enjoy this a whole lot. It's a really great film. So I guess with that being said, and that being the case, if you're a horror fan like myself, then you guys would really have to take a look at it if you've not seen it, because it's a pretty good movie. So I guess with that being the case and with that being said, I'm just going to sit here and say right now that this is just only my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. So I guess with that being the case and with that being said, what did you guys personally think of this Halloween movie? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, and follow me on my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as links to all those will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there if you haven't. Yeah. As always, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I will see you all next time.